In fact, the very first moment I saw her eyes smiling and full of the sun, and I shuddered with grief for that moment which I had been hurtling away from ever since. Begin again. Begin again.
Move on.
I look at her breast.
A balloon of milk. Sooner or later. A bubble of blood.
One way or another.
Gurgling blood.
That is going into my mouth.
Thick yellow blood.
My pain is nothing compared to hers.
This is crucial. Don't say no to me.
I keep coming back.
You have this effect.
You can't say no.
Dark angel divine.
It's not him I want.
I fucking miss you.
It's my virginity.
I miss fucking you.
A 14-year-old to steal my virginity on the moor and rape me till I come.
One of these days.
Soon, very soon.
Love you till then.
And after?
I have children. The men come. I am fighting, but they take them. I realize the men, they came. They said, in the night, they said,
Don't say no to me. You can't say no to me because it's such a relief to have love again. To lie in bed and be held and kissed and touched and adored. And your heart will leap when you hear my voice and see my smile and feel my breath on your neck. And your heart will race when I want to see you. And I will lie to you from day one and use you and screw you and break your heart because you broke mine first. And you'll love me more each day until the weight is unbearable and your life is mine and you'll die alone because I will take what I want, then walk away and owe you nothing. It's always there. It's always been there. You cannot deny the life that you feel. Fuck that life. Fuck that life. Fuck that life. I have lost you now.
got me.
Now that I've found you, I can stop looking for myself.
She touched my arm and smiled.
A face I could have never have imagined.
We checked into a hotel pretending we weren't going to have sex.
Eyes, whispers, shades, shadows.
Where are you going? Who you seeing? What you doing?
I have to be where I want to be.
Can't have this again!
We made love, then she threw up.
No one to help me, not my fucking mother neither.
Crossed two rivers and wept by one.
I close my eyes, and I see her close her eyes, and she sees you!
The scream of a daffodil.
The stain of a scream.
I watched my father beat my mother with a walking stick.
Stain.
Echo.
A stain.
I'm sorry you saw that.
I'm sorry he did
The
it.
despair of despair.
No regret.
I swear I can't bear to look at you.
I did nothing. Nothing.
I did nothing!
I want to feel physically like I feel emotionally. Starved.
Beaten.
Broken.
He buys me a makeup kit. Blushers, lipstick, eyeshadow. And I paint my face in bruises and blood and cuts and swelling. And on the mirror, in deep red, ugly.
Death is my lover and he wants to move in.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean, what you're saying?
Be a woman. Be a woman. Fuck you!
There is something very unflattering about being desired when the other person is so drunk they can't see.
Fuck you!
I tried to explain that I don't want to sleep with someone who would appreciate how hard it was for me the following morning, but he passed out by the time I finished my sentence. QED. Still sleeping with daddy.
Games we
The
play.
lies we tell.
Your hair is an act of God.
A Vietnamese girl, her entire existence given meaning and permanence in the 30 seconds she fled from her village. Skin melting, mouth open.
No one can hate me more than I hate myself.
I am not what I am what I do.
This is terrible.
This is
The
true.
thing I swore I'd never do, the thing I
All
swore.
that pain.
Never.
Till
On
now.
my children's lives, on my children's love.
Why do you drink so much?
The fags aren't killing me fast enough.
My laughter is a bubble of despair.
Rule 1.
No records.
No letters.
No credit card bills for afternoons in hotel rooms. No receipts for expensive jewelry. No calling at home and hanging up in silence.
No feeling.
No emotion.
Cold fun and Northridge man.
My bowels gave way.
Swapping between shame and guilt.
Max!
She knows she's just not me. Never keeps souvenirs of murder.
Everything's clear.
Another girl.
Another life.
I did nothing. Nothing!
I did nothing.
Beyond the pale.
God forgive me, I want to be clean.
He screams at me to see what I have become.
Go on.
Why can no one make love to me the way I want to be loved?
I could be your mother.
You're not my mother.
Soon, very soon.
No.
I faked orgasms before. This is the first time I faked not having an orgasm.
From under the door creeps a black pool of blood.
Why?
What?
Why, what?
When he's generous, kind, thoughtful, and happy, I know he's having an affair.
He thinks you're stupid. He thinks we don't know.
A third person in my bed whose face eludes me.
Just me, just the way I am.
Nothing to be done.
Give, sympathize, control.
Now.
So tired of secrets.
It's just not me.
She's currently having some kind of nervous breakdown and wishes that she had been born black, male, and more attractive.
I give myself.
Or just more attractive.
Give my heart.
Just different.
But that's not really giving.
Just someone fucking else.
Fragile and choking.
She ceases to continue with the day-to-day farce of getting through the next few hours in an attempt to ward off the fact that she doesn't know how to get through the next 40 years.
I love you still.
Against my will.
She's talking about herself in the third person because the idea of being who she is, of acknowledging that she is herself, is more than her pride could take.
With a fucking vengeance.
She is sick to the fucking gills of herself and wishes that something would happen to make life begin!
I'm a much nicer person since I had an affair.
You can only kill yourself if you're not already dead.
Guilt does that.
Because now I know that betrayal means nothing.
Two women at the foot of a cross.
A flower opens in the heat of the sun.
Face screaming in the hollow nothing.
It's real. It's real. Dead real. Dead real.
Private iconography, which I cannot decipher.
Beyond my comprehension.
Yeah, Mike.
Beyond...
There's a difference between intelligence and articulacy. I can't articulate the difference, but there is one.
Empty.
Second.
White.
Love me.
Guilt lingers like the smell of death, and nothing can free me from this cloud of blood.
You killed my mother.
She was already dead.
If you want me to abuse you, I will abuse you.
She died.
People die.
It happens.
My entire life is waiting to see the person with whom I'm currently obsessed. Starving the weeks away until our next 15-minute appointment.
N-N-O...
I write the truth and it kills me.
On the run!
Nowhere to hide.
I hate these words that keep me alive. I hate these words that won't let me die.
Expressing my pain without easing it.
Ha ha ha.
Ho ho ho!
It is not acceptable for me to be me.
You're losing your mind in front of my eyes.
It slips silently out of control.
Let me.
Go.
A small girl became increasingly paralyzed by her parents' frequently violent rows. Sometimes she would spend hours standing completely still in the toilet, simply because that was where she happened to be when the fight began. Finally, in moments of calm, she would take bottles of milk from the fridge or doorstep and leave them in the places where she may later become trapped. Her parents were unable to understand why they found bottles of sour milk in every room in the house.
Why?
What?
Why what?
What?
Why are you crying?
There's no news here.
You were so persistent.
It's always me.
You always knew this.
It's out of control.
How did I lose
You
it?
threw me away.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. talk, I can't help you.
This place.
ES3.
I am the beast at the end of the rope.
Silence or violence.
The choice is yours.
Don't fill my stomach if you can't fill my heart.
You fill my head as only someone who's absent can.
Impaired judgment, sexual dysfunction, anxiety, headaches, nervousness, restlessness, sleeplessness, nausea, diarrhea, itching, shaking, sweating, twitching.
That's what I'm suffering from now.
It's okay.
It won't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Put me down or put me away.
No one survives life.
And no one can know what the night is like.
Has it ever occurred to you you're in the wrong place?
No!
Never.
No.
If I die here, I was murdered by daytime television.
I lied for you, and that is why I cannot love you.
Do not demand.
Do not entreat.
Learn. Learn. Why can't I learn?
They switch on my light every hour to check that I'm still breathing.
Again.
I tell them that sleep deprivation is a form of torture.
Again and again.
If you commit suicide, you just have to come back, go through it again.
The same lessons again and again.
Thou shalt not kill thyself.
Vanity, not sanity, will keep me intact.
Do you ever hear voices?
Only when they talk to me.
Weary souls with dry mouths.
I'm not ill. I just know that life is not worth living.
I have lost my faith in honesty.
I've lost my faith in...
Forwards, onwards, upwards.
Lost.
1997. 14/4/24.
Move on.
I do not trust.
I do not care.
I hope now into what?
Black fucking hole of half love.
Move on.
I hate to console and console.
I am much fucking angrier than you think.
I cannot trust you and I cannot respect
I
you.
am no longer honest.
You took that from me and I cannot love you.
Back to life.
And every part of garbage I can never leave.
Fear rumbles over the city sky.
Absence leads between the buildings at night.
Between the cars and the radar.
Between the day and the night.
I have to be where I'm meant to be.
Let
Me.
Go.
The outside world is vastly overrated.
Let the day perish in which I was born. Let the blackness of the night terrify it. Let the stars of its dawn be dark. May it not see the islands of the morning because it did not shut the door to my mother's womb.
the thing I fear comes upon me.
I hate you.
I need you.
Need more.
Need change.
All the totally predictable and sickening futility that is our relationship.
I want a real life.
A real love.
One that is rooted and grows upwards in daylight.
What's she got that I haven't got?
Me.
The things I want with you.
It's just not me.
There are no secrets.
There is only blindness.
You've fallen in love with someone that doesn't exist.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
I knew this.
I knew this.
Why can't I learn?
I won't settle for a life in the dark.
Don't look at the sun. Don't look at the sun.
I love you.
Too late.
It's over! We don't know we're born.
What have they done to me? 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 What have they done to me?
Grow up and stop blaming mother.
Life happens
Like flowers.
Like sunshine.
like nightfall.
Emotion away.
Not emotion towards.
It's not my fault.
As if the direction makes any difference.
Nobody knows.
My heart is broken.
It was never my fault.
You kept coming back.
Now and forever.
I'm not fighting for you anymore.
The vision.
The loss.
The pain.
The loss.
The game.